Hi, I'm Mark Whiting,
And I'm Stephanie Jean Blank-Whiting.
and this is my story.
October 10th, he got up and went to work like any other morning, and I was actually cleaning house, and late morning I received an urgent message to call John Carpenter, who is one of Mark's co-workers.
I absolutely have no recall of what happened. I remember the weekend, I remember everything prior to the event. I don't even remember driving to work that morning. I don't remember walking across the street, having a meeting. I remember waking up in the hospital roughly Wednesday afternoon. I remember nothing in between.
Yeah, it was pretty much a normal day. We were all meeting in a conference room just across the street from Caterpillar. And we started, and I was up presenting actually, and I was presenting a topic that kind of funny in a funny way now. Mark didn't really like the subject, and sometimes he, kind of gets exasperated with something, and so as I was talking, Mark just kind of leaned back in his chair and his arms went to the side, and it almost sounded like he started to snore. So a lot of us just kind of thought, yeah, Mark, quit clowning around. And, for the first few seconds, we just thought he was kind of joking around. And then when we said his name and he didn't respond, and so then we immediately, at that point, I guess, walked right over and started to get his attention. And when he was unresponsive, we kind of quickly started to get a little more worried about our friend. And, by this time, there was a group of 7 of us there. All of us were starting to do something. Myself, I think I was started to rub his chest, rub right on the sternum to see if I could get him to respond. And another guy was taking his pulse, and we were trying to wake him up. And the good news was he was breathing, so we could hear him. We knew, we thought things were all right at that point. But then he stopped breathing and he started to turn blue almost instantly, and that's when things went to that next level and we got a little more worried. So we got him out of the chair, and again, all 7 of us were doing something. One was checking pulse, one was keeping the airway open, one was already on the phone calling 911. One was immediately getting the AED that was available there on phone. Another person went downstairs to meet the ambulance as it was arriving to make sure they had a clear path to get upstairs. Another one was on the phone seeing if we could get the emergency contact information for his wife. And we just all kind of started to work.
At Caterpillar, we're so conditioned prior to every meeting. We designate a 911 caller. We designate where the AEDs are, where the fire exits are, and it becomes a habit, and it's a great habit.
Pre-meeting briefings, or briefings that you call them, I think are a great idea. Not only does it give a level set, it makes good sense. So fire, who knows CPR, where's the closest AED? It's already a chaotic moment. So having some kind of level set, so should this happen, you will do this, I will do that, makes great sense to me. And that'd be something that I think organizations can easily implement.
We were dispatched for an employee on the 10th floor of the Southside Bank building, and we found that the patient was in cardiac arrest, or it appeared to be the workers were doing CPR and hooking up their defibrillator. The patient was not breathing, the patient did not have a pulse, so we immediately started taking care of those 2 things right away as we're trained, and relieved the workers there that had already started that work with CPR, and our crew initiated compressions and started breathing for the patient.
To Mark's co-workers, to the first responders that were there in 4 minutes, to advanced medical transport, how do you say thank you? You saved my husband's life.
Mark and I oftentimes, when things get tough at work, we go back to a presentation that we heard that the Blue Angels would say after every flight, glad to be here. So I think the only thing I'd say to Mark is, glad you're here.
To what we've nicknamed the Magnificent Seven, thank you. It's truly amazing, and thank you. The American Heart Association, in cooperation with Advanced Medical Transport, is so valuable to our community. The education portion, the awareness, providing AEDs.
So all of us here together tonight can do something about this by being here, number one, but by donating, contributing time, talents, and efforts in getting this work done. We need your help.